So it's April and it's one of the busiest times of the year for me. March was all about getting the allotment ready, but April is the time when you can really get sowing those seeds. And my list of seeds that need to be sown is starting to pile up now. And also April is the time when you can start to think about planting things out, because obviously you can plant out the potatoes and the onion sets and you can start to directly sow seed into the ground. But now's the time when you can start to think about planting some of those bigger seedlings out into the garden or the allotment. You do need to be wary of any frosts, because obviously the last frost date in the UK is in May, which is next month, so there's still chances of frosts. So just be sure to check the weather, be ready with some fleece or some cloche hoops just to pop over any young seedlings just to protect them from the frosts. But it does finally look like spring is here, which is great, because it hasn't been the best start to the year. We've had quite a lot of rain, but the sun's out today and there's plenty of jobs to be doing in April. In the greenhouse you can start sowing marrows, courgettes, cucumbers, melons, French beans and runner beans. Alternatively, a sunny windowsill will suffice. Start pricking out and putting on seedlings once they have developed their first true leaves. Handle them by the leaves to avoid breaking or damaging the stems. Acclimatise any larger seedlings in a cold frame to get them used to the outdoors weather. And remember to open vents in the greenhouse on sunny days to encourage good airflow. Outside or under cloches you can sow carrots, beetroot, broad beans, salad onions, cauliflower, cabbages, Brussels sprouts, spinach, leeks, lettuce, rocket, coriander, mixed salad, radish, turnips, peas, parsnips and Swiss chard. You can warm soil outside using cloches to get a better seed germination rate. Also remember to keep fleece or cloches at the ready, just in case of any frosts. If you haven't done so already, then now is the time to plant out onion sets and potatoes. Earth up and cover any potato shoots to protect them from the frosts. Plant out new asparagus beds and sow flowering companion plants amongst the vegetables to attract the bees. Start erecting bean poles for climbing French beans and runner beans, and support pea plants by making a frame or by using pea sticks. Feed fruit trees and bushes with fertilisers and check tree ties are not too tight. Regular hoeing will help to prevent weeds. A little a day keeps the weeds away. Install water butts to collect rainwater, clean bird baths and build a bug hotel. Also remember to keep a lookout for any frog spawn in the pond. Now's the time to directly sow any hardy annual flowers and also sweet peas. And if you manage to sow some sweet peas earlier in the year in the greenhouse, then start thinking about planting them out later in the month. Plant out gladioli and sow sunflowers directly where you want them to grow. You can also plant out any perennial flowers and shrubs into the garden or allotment. Once daffodils have finished flowering, leave the foliage intact for at least 6 weeks to help regenerate the bulbs and provide plenty of flowers next spring.